Hey Bread Gang, I hope everyone's doing good and keeping safe. In today's video, I want to chat to you guys about ZOMEDICA, so ticker symbol ZOM. So in particular, I'm going to have a look at the price action, so looking where the price currently is, where I believe it's going to go to. But before I get into today's video, make sure you guys subscribe and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further uploads, especially if you're invested in ZOMEDICA or thinking about getting invested in it, or any other stocks that I cover on my channel. With that being said, let's get this bread. So we start off with the short interest data. So looking at the short float, so its short float is sitting at 13%, roughly about 14%. So that equates to 132 million shares out on loan. And that's potentially a lot of short sellers that could get trapped if the price starts rising or if the price is rising, especially those short sellers that are getting in towards the low of the price. And we'll look into the price action in a minute, but those short sellers that are getting towards the low of the price, they'll immediately get trapped and start panicking, buy to cover their position, and therefore creates a lot of demand with the market and ultimately rises the price. So as well as the short interest data, if I have a look at the insiders transactions, so right now there's 21 transactions towards the selling side, so that equates to 7.16 million shares being sold in the insiders. So if I have a look at the chart of ZOMEDICA, and the price closed below the 20 moving average yesterday, at one point it broke above it, but there was a lot of bearish rejection bringing that price down below, which means that the 20 period moving average has actually been serving as a good dynamic resistance. I mean, ever since the price broke below on the 21st of June, there was a chance that the bulls tried to take to pretty much get the price above the 20 moving average, but this was serving as a good resistance. And after that, this saw a huge bearish trend all the way down actually. I mean, there's been times where the price has tried to recover, but the bearish trend has predominantly been very strong all the way down. So bring the price down to where it closed below the 20 moving average at 87 cents, all the way down to 45 cents. So practically half in the price. But ever since then, the bulls have brought the price back above that 20 moving average. So they did that on the 25th of August, fairly recently. The last time it broke above it on the 25th of August, there was a gap up from 58 cents all the way up to 68 cents. But effectively, the price got to this resistance, which was previously a support. So the resistance around 75 cents, there was a huge bearish pullback all the way down, bringing the price back down to below the 20 moving average. But more recently, 30th of September, the bulls tried to bring the price above the 20 moving average. But again, there was that bearish rejection. And looking at pre-market right now, the pre-market is insane. All right, going from 52 cents, jumping all the way up to 63 cents. So it's likely that the market is going to open above the 20 moving average, especially if the price opens at 63 cents. That's going to be a huge gap up. There's going to be a lot of volume. There's going to be a lot of momentum, bullish momentum, pushing this price possibly to even test the 75 cents. It could be a similar trading session like the one we had on 26th of August, where there was a huge move up. There was a lot of bearish rejection, but nevertheless, the bulls test that resistance. So perhaps the bulls want to test that resistance again, the resistance at 75 cents. So if the price basically opens above the 20 moving average, closes above it, and then next week, maybe Monday and Tuesday session, it stays above the 20 moving average, then this could be potentially the start to a move all the way up to testing that 75 cent resistance and possibly even breaking the 75 cent resistance. So after the price broke below the 20 period moving average, it fell all the way down to test this support. So the support around 45 cents effectively is a support zone. So the support zone was really between 35 cents and 38 cents. So around that area, I was expecting the price to actually continue falling to test that. However, there was actually another support around 45 cents that was created. There was a lot of bullish activity within this area. The bulls brought the price all the way up to around 58 cents. The bears rejected it, tried to bring the price back down to test the 20 moving average. But the bulls pretty much sent the price all the way up from 38 cents or 34 cents all the way up to $1.48, and then even further up to around $3. So that was a lot of bullish momentum, a lot of bullish conviction trying to get this price, basically send this price to the moon, right? So this area is a very good support area. There's been a lot of activity. The bears trying to bring the price down, the bulls trying to bring the price up around this area. So it's formed effectively a bullish base. That bullish base has been forming to effectively break that 20 moving average. And it seems like the bulls have created a lot of demand. They've all come together, created a lot of demand to push this price above the 20 moving average. So again, if the price stays above the 20 moving average, then I can see it heading up to test that 75 cent resistance for the second time. And if it does this and breaks it and stays above it, then it's likely that this 75 cent resistance is going to become a very good support. So if we then look at one of my favorite tools, the MACD, and you can see there's actually a golden cross that's looking like it's about to be formed. As expected, that bullish base that was being created would have been eating up a lot of the bearish momentum. And you can see that within the MACD as the bearish momentum has been decreasing. Then this could potentially be the start to a bullish trend, especially seeing as the price looks like it's breaking that 20 moving average. So if it does that, then you've got the 20 moving average acting as a dynamic support. You've also got the MACD confirming that there's bullish momentum in the market, and the golden cross meaning that this could be the start to a bullish trend basically for the next couple of weeks. And that'll be something beautiful, guys, because the price is likely to head up to test this resistance at 95 cents. So basically the $1 resistance on the daily chart, and then continue heading up and get to even beyond that, maybe $4. And also if we look closely, from last week, the price was below or struggling to get above that 10 period moving average. But on this week, if the price closes above the 10 moving average, not only will it be closing above it, but there would actually be a very good bullish candle being formed. And lastly, on the weekly, there's a key support. So that support is around 45 cents. So you can see that support used to be a resistance, but the bulls broke above this resistance and the bears haven't managed to actually bring the price down below it. So technically speaking, now it's actually good support and it's holding as a support on a key level at the moment. But just remember, these are my thoughts and opinions on what I think that the market is going to do based on the data that I'm given. So guys, make sure you do your background research. Figure out if ZOM is a good investment for you. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe and of course hit that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know this is the kind of content you like to see. And I'll be coming out here with regular updates on ZOMEDICA, at least weekly updates on ZOMEDICA, letting you guys know what I go on with the price, you know, especially on this road to $4. And comment below, let me know your thoughts on ZOM. Do you enjoy the stock? Do you like the company? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.